Welcome to the Common Man Football Show. My name is James Coburn, and today's episode, we're talking about the Atlanta Falcons versus Los Angeles Rams NFL Wildcard Playoff game. And each week, I like to collect all of the current 2017 NFL team data in order to analyze and project potential NFL performance. And since it's a weekly collection, there's always going to be some variation between various variables. However, there's always going to be little nuggets of truth that could become bigger nuggets of truth as the season continues. So stick around as I analyze each week's matchups based on analytics. And if you are new to the channel, all terms and definitions will be in the description. So, starting with this matchup between the Falcons and the Rams. When you look at the NFL stat basic comparison data, and basic comparison data essentially is the basics. It deals with how the offense is doing, how the defense is doing, and of course how the special teams is doing as a unit compared to every NFL team since the 1998 season. And based on all this information, the Rams are pretty much favored in this game. But let's get into some reasons as to why, and also the areas in which the Falcons are better, because there are a couple areas where the Falcons do perform better than the Rams. First off, when you get to the offensive side of the football, the Rams are better than the Falcons in two main areas. One is turnover ratio. The Rams don't turn the football over as much as the Falcons have this year. And two is offensive score percentage. The Rams, typically speaking, put up more points per drive compared to what the Falcons do. Now, the Falcons are better when it comes to sack percentage. So the Falcons are better when it comes to preventing sacks on offense. But it's not at a huge level. Like, it's not at such a larger level that it looks to be such a significant indicator in this game. And on top of that, the Rams have it when it comes to that turnover percentage and have it when it comes to that offensive score percentage. So very clearly, the Rams are better here, when it comes to just their offensive ability. Like, they're just better because they put up more points and they don't turn the football over as much. On top of that, the Rams have it in almost pretty much every single defensive statistic. For defense, team defense, the Rams have it here. The Rams have the better defensive offensive score percentage. The Rams have the better turnover ratio, better ability to create sacks, and also better ability to create interceptions. So, in general, the Rams just have a better defense, just much better at preventing points, creating turnovers, creating sacks. All those areas just pretty much heavily favor the Rams there. And then, of course, when you get to special teams data, the Rams also have it in a lot of areas as well. The Rams have better punting average, better kick return average, better defensive punt return yardage, and defensive kick return yardage. The Rams also have a better field goal percentage. The Falcons have a better extra point percentage, but the Rams also have a better punting average. But for the most part, who has better special teams? It's clearly the Rams. The Rams have it in pretty much every major category here. And on top of that, the Rams also have it when it comes to field goal percentage, which is by far the most correlative special team statistic out of everyone. Because any team that has the better place kicker, the better ability to get 3 points with less chances of missing, is a big difference. Like, it's a big indicator of how many points you can put on the board. If you're in crucial situations, do you win those crucial situations? If the game comes down to 3 points or 3 points to tie, all those factors play into the field goal percentage. And in this particular case, the Rams just have it there. So from a macro standpoint, the Rams have the better offense, the Rams have the better defense, and the Rams have the better special teams. Now, when you get into some other sort of data points, so now we're getting into completion percentage data between the Falcons offense and the Rams defense. In this particular area, it's actually dead on even, kind of. The Rams are favored on first down. The Falcons are favored on third down. And then second down is pretty much dead on even between both these teams. So this is actually a pretty fairly even matchup between both these teams when it comes to completion percentage data for both of them. Then, of course, we get to the Rams offense versus Falcons defense. where with the completion percentage, where the Rams are favored on first and third down. So definitely kind of really favors the Rams here in terms of against the Falcons defense. So definitely kind of see the Rams having success in this game against that particular area. Then, of course, we get to rushing downs. This is first down conversion rate with the run. This basically deals with the ability to create first downs. Not necessarily about yardage or explosive plays. Purely has to do with the ability to create first downs. And based on this data, the Falcons are favored on all three downs, all three major downs and distances. The Falcons should have a lot of success getting first downs with the run in this game. And that should definitely be a strength of theirs in this game in particular to kind of look out for. Then, of course, we get to the Rams offense versus Falcons defense when it comes to rushing downs. And in this area, the Rams offense is favored on first, second, and third down. So definitely a pretty good chance that the Rams will be able to convert, and make big plays with the run. They should have plenty of chances to have a pretty big impact with the run in this game. Then, of course, we get to passing downs with the Falcons offense versus Rams defense. In this particular area, the Falcons are favored on first and third down. So very good likelihood that the Falcons will be able to, get things going in terms of the passing game. I would say very, very, very good likelihood that will happen. And then, of course, you get to the Rams offense versus Falcons defense, where the Rams offense is favored on second and third down. So very good likelihood that the Rams will have a lot of success in terms of passing the football as well. So this is definitely going to be a pass fest. The Falcons are going to be able to pass the football pretty well, and the Rams are going to be able to pass the football well, too. And then, of course, you get the sack rate between the Falcons offense and Rams defense. This area, the Falcons are favored on first and third down. Big down and distance to watch, though, is second down. The Rams have the best second down sack rate in the NFL currently. And the Falcons are pretty decent on second down, but not necessarily, that isn't their best down ever in terms of preventing sacks. So there definitely is a chance that the Rams could create some sacks in this game. Then, of course, we get to the Rams offense versus Falcons defense when it comes to sacks. And in this particular area, the Rams are favored on second and third down. So pretty good likelihood that the Rams offense will be able to, prevent sacks. But the big down and distance to watch is first down. Most of the sacks the Falcons have been able to generate have come on first down. And most of the down and distance where the Rams have had the most trouble preventing sacks has been first down. So definitely kind of a big sort of matchup to watch is what happens on first down for the Rams versus the Falcons when it comes to sacks. Then, of course, we get to interception ratio between the Falcons offense and Rams defense. In this particular area, the Rams defense is favored on first and third down. So there's a pretty good chance that the Rams should be able to get some interceptions, get some picks. That could be a major factor in terms of who wins and who loses in this game. And then finally, we look at the Rams offense versus Falcons defense, where the Rams offense is favored on first, second, and third down when it comes to interception ratio. So very highly unlikely that the Rams will turn the football over in this game against this Falcons defense. It is definitely a possibility. It's more likely to happen on second down based on data, but I would say it's very unlikely that will happen when you look at the data. So overall impressions about this game, I think it's going to be a Rams victory. I think it's going to be a very close game, though. I think this is going to be a game that, the Falcons, offensively speaking, could go off and have a very good game and keep this game interesting. So I don't expect a blowout per se or anything else like that, even though the Rams defense is definitely better than the Falcons defense. I just think that the Rams having the better defense is just the better ability to create a pick or a turnover here and there that will change the outcome of the game. So overall, I do expect a Rams victory. I do think it will be a very well-earned victory, but ultimately I do think it will be a Rams victory. But let me know in the comment section below, who do you believe is going to win this football game? And of course, my name is James Coburn. You can find my other work at draftcoburn.wordpress.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Geometrics. And if you like this content and you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Share this video as well with anybody that you know. Hit that notification button so that you're always reminded when another video of mine drops. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.